So you have a retail store. How do you select the product that goes into stocking? My name is Annie, and I want to tell you a little bit about how we choose things for our store. My husband and I run a low waste general store in southeastern Minnesota, and this is kind of our story of how we got started and how we stock what we stock in our store. So we always keep in mind where we're going. Our story is that we got married, we have 3 kids, and we were getting to the point where it was time for me to either go back to work or figure out something else for our family. We first sat down and we thought about us kind of as a family, where we want to go, what sort of things do we want to do with our kids, and how we want to live our life. And then we kind of totaled up what we thought that cost is going to end up being. If we want to travel, if we want to be able to hire somebody to mow the lawn, like if we want to be able to do some of that stuff, what is that realistically going to cost, and what sort of income do we need to make? So we came up with a number, and we thought, even if I get a regular full-time job and my husband has a regular full-time job, is that going to make the number that we would like it to make? No. It also wouldn't give us the flexibility that we want with our kids. I don't know how parents with 2 full-time jobs handle having little kids. I mean, in the last week, my kiddo hasn't had daycare. It's supposed to have daycare, but hasn't had daycare for like 4 days, which is fine because I can have her here at the shop with me, but that's not fine for everybody. So we wanted to create something flexible. So we thought about where we want to go as a family, and then started to think about, okay, maybe we won't get there with 2 full-time jobs, but maybe if we create something, we have the opportunity to make more money than we would otherwise. We have been wanting to run a bulk food store, so have flour, sugar, spices, tea, that sort of thing. And we've also wanted like a gathering space for people, a community space where people could come, be a nice third space in the community. So we started putting that down on paper. What does that look like? How much does that cost? What our startup? How much space would we need? We started asking around if this is something that's already happening here and we're just not seeing it, or if it's coming in the future. And then we started looking for a retail space. We like our small town, and we like that it's really walkable. The kids can walk home from school. We really enjoy that. So we wanted to stay here. So we looked for retail space, and we found about 100 square feet in the back of somebody else's building. So that was great to get started. So we started with the idea of a bulk food store, but realized we would need to have more than just bulk food in order to actually make a profit. So then we started thinking that other things that we would like to have, other sustainability things that you can't find other places here in Southeast Minnesota. Produce bags and wool dryer balls and bar shampoo, those types of things that just kind of make sense with the goal of sustainability. We decided to start adding some of those products, and we also like backyard homesteading. So we're talking gardening and canning and beekeeping, those types of things we really like. So we thought, okay, in our small space that we had rented out, what will fit in here? Not a lot of big stuff, but books. We could get books on those things. So that kind of is how we started our collection of cookbooks and backyard homesteading books. We like garage selling. We love to go to thrift stores. We love finding books at those places. So it was really easy to, now that we have a bigger space, to get a lot of secondhand books because we love that, and that makes sense for us. Our store is a low waste general store, and we are calling it kind of a combination of a zero waste store, backyard homesteading store, and a new and used bookstore. So then now that we have those things in mind, we have got to order a lot of fun stuff. So my first way I order things is by checking the company. Is it eco-friendly? Is it women-owned business? Is it a local business? We get products that are not made with plastic. So we've got a bunch of toys that are plastic free. We get things that are bamboo or sustainable or compostable. Those types of things is like number one when we're looking for ordering things for the shop. And then, yeah, we look, is it made by a woman? Is it made by by people who have the same values as us? Is it locally made? Is it sustainably made? Those are all things that we're thinking about when we're getting products for the store. Then we also think about what kind of things do we want? What kind of things are we having a hard time finding somewhere else? What sort of things in the past year have we ordered on Amazon? Amber glass bottles or something, and chainmail mesh to clean cast iron skillets. There have been several things like that we've ordered and we've needed in our life. Well, oh hey, let's stock them in the store. One thing right now I've been looking for is a sustainable sunscreen that I really like, because the kids are going to be outside a lot more, so I want to find something, and every time I spray with the aerosol can on them, I think, oh, I should find something better. So now I'm in a mission to find one that I really like. Another way we stock things, when we travel, we go and see if there are any low waste stores. There's Equal in the Flamingo in Chicago. There is Terra Marketplace up in the cities, and then Eggplant is in St. Paul, which is an urban farm store, which we really love. Another way we find things is we go to those places and say, oh, hey, let me try this product. Let me try this product. And we try some different things and see if we want to stock it here. That's how we have Nelly's laundry soap, Zafiro donut clips. As I saw those at Eco in the Flamingo, and I hadn't seen anything like that before. So it's been really fun to go to those stores and try some different things. I just picked up a few different products. Laundry detergent that's in sheets. I picked that up and tried that, and I like that, and so now we stock it here at the store. It's also nice to go to those other places to smell the different scents. One of the things I smelled when I was at Terra was all the different eco-friendly deodorants that were there, and honestly I just didn't care for any of them, so that's one reason we do not stock deodorant here, because I haven't found any that I really like. Other things we think about are things well made? Are bare bones garden tools we stock. They just feel really good. They're heavy. When you pick it up, you're oh, this will last me forever. We also stock the stuff that other people ask for. So somebody said, do you have any wooden brooms? I was no, I don't. But guess what? Now I do. Somebody else asked for unpaper towels, so I found a supplier and got some unpaper towels, and now we have some. Taking suggestions from other people is definitely high on our list. We wanted to make sure that we have things that people actually want. I also think through things that fit with our mission, fit with our brand, and that I think will sell well. And some of those things are cards that we buy locally from different creators, or puzzles. People just like to buy puzzles and do a nice pretty puzzle, and I have a lot of floral ones. So if it kind of fits with our brand, and I think it's going to sell well, tote bags and flower pots. Some of those things I just get just because I think they will sell. And hey, I'm a store owner, so that is something that I have to think about. And I would say the last way that two more things. One, we stock things that are by local artists and local creators. So our store is kind of always morphing based on what they create too. So we have butterfly houses that are made locally. We have cloth napkins. We have wool dryer balls. We have cards and some different types of art here. And I want to get more and more artists that are interested in us being a retailer for them. And then the last way that we stock stuff in the store is just stuff that I like and that I want. So we've got little disco balls that are really cute. We got vinyl stickers that are so cute. We are getting a selection of books that are just going to be Annie's favorites, just because, hey, it's my store and I can stock it with whatever I want to, which is really fun. So those are the things that I think about when I'm stocking things for our low waste general store. Let me know if you have any questions or suggestions of what else we can stock here. Otherwise, follow and subscribe. We are on TikTok, we are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, all at Refill Goods. We have a newsletter, and everything we have is online at www.refillgoods.shop. Thanks for hearing what I have to say.